Welcome to week 4 of the Freedom Ticket. We're going to start off this week talking about where in the world can you find product ideas. What are you going to sell on Amazon? Maybe you already have an idea in your head, but what if you don't? That's what I want to show you right now. So I'm going to give you several different brainstorming ideas of where you can go to find products. And then as we work through these lessons, we're actually going to show you some tools that you can use and some other really cool methods to actually find products. But I just want to give you a little seed to plant in your head right now of some of the ideas that you can get from just life around you. The first one is everyday life. I mean, you can get ideas from your home, just walking around your house, looking at your shelves, looking in your closet, looking in your bedroom. You can go to the store and get ideas. It could be the local market. Boutique stores are actually a really cool place that I've found actually some pretty cool ideas. These little mom and pop type of stores where you go in and they found some sort of unique product that they ordered from some vendor that nobody's ever heard of, and you can get some cool ideas there. Even the big box stores, you know, the Best Buys, the Bed Bath and Beyonds, those kind of places. Sometimes just walking around in there, you can get some pretty cool ideas of different products. Amazon itself is a great place to actually find product ideas. I mean, you can look in the customers who bought this also bought. If you look on a listing, there's a little section that says customers who bought this also bought. That's a great place to start going down a rabbit hole and getting some ideas. You can look at the sponsored, if you've been running ads on Amazon, you can look at your own sponsored ad reports and see which ASIN. Sometimes they'll show in the sponsored ad reports, instead of showing a keyword that you showed up on, it'll show like a little ASIN in there, something that starts with a B. And maybe you've been starting to appear on somebody else's product page and you're actually getting some sales there, or even if you're not getting some sales. I found actually one of my products that way. In the past, I was doing a pancake maker and I found a tortilla press that way and ended up launching that. Just it came on my search term reports. Another one is in the reviews. If you take a look at the reviews on Amazon for products and you download the reviews, you can use the X-ray tool that Bradley's going to show you how to use in another module. And you can use the review downloader in the X-ray tool, and you can analyze looking for keyword patterns, and you can look for things that people are saying, I wish it had this, or I wish it had that, or this would be cool with this other product I have. You can get ideas from that. You can also get ideas from other seller storefronts. If you go and look at some of the top sellers and see what else they're selling on Amazon, sometimes you can find cool ideas that way. You can also go to handmade sites like say Etsy or Amazon Handmade or Pinterest and take a look at what's selling over there, and you can get some good ideas of things that you might be able to either manufacture in bulk that are being handmade right now, or even some that you might even be able to grab there and test and see if they work on Amazon, and then go to manufacturing in bulk. You can go sometimes to markets in some countries like Guatemala or the Philippines, or in Asia. If you go to, or even in your local markets in the United States, the craft fairs. Sometimes there's some cool stuff that people have invented that's there, and they just have no idea about really how to sell it. But you can come in like, this would be a great product. Maybe you can partner with them and you can sell it on Amazon. Those are some great places to actually find ideas as well. There's also crowdsourcing sites like Indiegogo and Kickstarter where you can get some ideas for people, even the successful or the non-successful products on Kickstarter and Indiegogo. Some of those might lead you to a really cool idea. That's another great place to get stuff. Another place is searching for patents. You can go to like Google Patents and you can actually search for expired patents, and expired patents are a free game. And sometimes some people have invented some pretty cool stuff and they patent it, but they never actually developed the product, and you can find some pretty interesting things that way. So that's another place where you can find stuff. You can also go to websites or like eWhoosh Go or Alibaba, and like the Helium 10 tool does a reverse search on Alibaba. As you're looking around on Alibaba, you can actually, if you have the Chrome extension from Helium 10 installed, you can hit it and you can actually see what the demand is for that product back on Amazon. So it's kind of like a reverse search there, which is pretty cool as well. You can actually go to those shows too, like the Yiwu Market in China, or the Canton Fair in China, or the ASD Source Direct show that happens in Las Vegas a couple times a year, where suppliers from all over the world come. You can look for industry-specific trade shows. You can go online and type in, if you want to sell beauty products, type in top beauty trade shows in the United States. You'll get a list of shows like Cosmoprof for beauty, which is one of the biggest beauty shows in the world. That happens in the United States every year. There's a whole group of those kinds of shows where you can go and get product ideas, and people have new and innovative things that you might be able to partner with or develop on your own. We'll take a look at Facebook ads and see exactly what ads are running, and you can get an idea from those type of tools to see what people are driving to their Shopify site, and maybe they don't have that product on Amazon. You can get ideas from infomercials that are running on television. If you see some sort of infomercial, those could be products that they're creating the demand for, that may have an opportunity. You could actually look at Shopify stores and see what's selling on those stores and actually get some ideas. Another place that you can go is brand analytics on Amazon. If you're brand registered, you have access to brand analytics. You can use that tool, and I'm going to do a demonstration for you in a later module this week and showing you exactly how I use that to actually find products. You can use tools like Blackbox from Helium 10, and Bradley's going to be showing you a demonstration on how to use that tool and all the filters and everything to actually find product ideas to vet out. And maybe you have your own idea and you want to develop something completely from scratch, and you can do that too. You could do this on your own by contacting suppliers and seeing what they can do, or you could go to a company like Gimba, who actually has a module coming up later in the course where they will show you how they can take your concept from your brain, do sketches of it, get your approval, and then go find the manufacturing for you and do the whole process from A to Z, and you don't have to hardly be involved at all, other than approving things and making sure it meets your vision. So there's all kinds of ways that you can find product ideas to sell. I'm constantly looking everywhere I go. I'm constantly on alert. Like, what about this? What about this? I'll be in someone's house and I'll see something interesting. Like, I wonder if that'll sell on Amazon. I'll type in what I think of the keywords for it and just get a basic idea. Sometimes I'm in the store and I'll scan the barcode and let me see what pops up on Amazon. Constantly looking, my radar is going, trying to find new product ideas, and that should be you too. And you'll be amazed at where you may go on some of this. You can also go to websites like websites that are good for product searches, like Canopy, 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 or Product Hunter. Or sometimes you can find some pretty cool stuff on Reddit or Trendosaur, for example. Those are some pretty cool sites that will show you kind of what's trending and what's hot. We also have someone talking about eWooGo later on in the course, and using the eWooGo website to see what other people are requesting, and you can kind of see what may be going to be hot based on people's RFQs, requests for quotes, and she's going to show you exactly how to do that to find things that are hot. So there's lots of ways to actually find product ideas. And once you find one of these product ideas, that doesn't mean it's going to work on Amazon. You still got to go through the process of seeing what are the keywords for this, how is the competition for it, can you source it at a price that you can make a profit at, and can you afford to actually do it. So there's some more criteria beyond that, but this is the starting point. Now there are some things you definitely want to avoid when you're product sourcing. Anything you've ever seen in a webinar for Amazon, or on a Facebook Live where someone uses it as a demo, avoid that product. Any products I've mentioned in this course, I've used the word ab roller a few times, I've used flashlight a few times. Avoid those types of products, because those are products that people use when they use them as a demo. A lot of people see it as an opportunity. You have 30, 50, 100 people after that webinar going and trying to do the exact same product because they think it's an easy way to riches. So avoid any of those, anything that's in the top 100 on Amazon. When you look at the top 100 list on Amazon, those are going to be super competitive products. So I would highly recommend you avoid those as well. And anything you see in other courses, like Bradley's talked about collagen peptides before. Other courses have talked about garlic presses, and that's often used as an example. Avoid those type of products for sure. Don't be doing those kind of products. There's a whole industry that's popped up of these done-for-you services, and you'll see people that'll say, we'll find a product for you for a few $100. I would avoid those websites. Those are probably not very well vetted products, and you don't know if they're selling those to multiple people. There is a site, Product Savants, that actually, for advanced sellers, that actually helps people actually find true products, but that's only for advanced sellers. It's not for beginners. That will actually has quite a few products, and Bradley has a case study that he's done that you may be able to reference and see how that works if you're an advanced seller. Another thing is on the done-for-you services, some of them will say that they'll help you launch your product and get you to $10,000 a month in sales, or $20,000 or $50,000. I would be very careful with any of these kind of services. There's a couple that may be okay, but most of them I would be very careful with. I don't really recommend you go down that route. Unfortunately, there's some bad apples in that group. So be very careful if you decide to go that route. Hopefully this has helped you generate some ideas for your next product, and we'll get you on the path to finding that winning product. And we're going to show you exactly how, once you've found something you think might work, we're going to show you exactly how to vet that and all the additional steps you got to go through before you can actually decide, I'm going to pull the trigger and launch this product. We'll see you in the next module.